What's up, guys? If you're new here, I'm Ryan Valet, your go-to expert or final expense expert for everything final expense telesales. Today, I'm actually going to go over the 5 most critical things you need in order to succeed in this business. Do yourself a favor and stick around to the end, and I'm going to give you a bonus tip that is actually the most important of all. All right, so number 1, you got to get a good mentor. This is absolutely non-negotiable. You truly need a good mentor who's been in the trenches, and even better, one who's currently in the trenches. Find someone who's been in the game, who's crushed it, and is actually willing to show you the ropes. We are in a business where even though we are selling to people, we're also being sold everything that's a magic bullet. Good mentors have made the mistakes and learn the lessons so you don't have to. You got to find someone who's successful, willing to guide you, someone who's sold consistently, really, in my opinion, for no less than a year or more. Someone who says that they issued 100,000 last month, or someone who has a background in selling bull semen, doesn't mean that they truly have a proven track record as a life insurance agent. A great mentor will save you a ton of freaking money, time, and frustration. I promise you. Remember, success leaves clues, so follow someone who's already successful. Number 2, don't overanalyze. Just jump in. Analysis paralysis is real. Stop thinking you freaking need to know everything before you start. There's a massive amount of stuff you can learn in this business, and you're not going to know it all before you start making money. It's especially not necessary to know everything if you've got a great mentor. This is a business, your business. There's a massive amount to learn, so you have to just jump in the pool and get your feet wet and learn as you go. So when it comes to which policy is best, use your tools and your mentor. When it comes to how to navigate a specific carrier app, use your mentor and your team. Hopefully you have one. I'm not saying jump in completely blind, but for a portion of this business, the best way to learn is truly by doing. You don't have to fully memorize a script just to have a conversation. We actually had an agent, you could clearly tell he barely even read the script. But he knew he needed to get to work, so he just made the dials. He broke some shit, listened to some constructive criticism, and got better. So make the calls. You gotta have the conversations and just learn from every interaction. Action breeds confidence and competence. Next up, number 3. Write good business. This means doing your due diligence to ensure that the policies you write are solid and in the best interest of your clients. This topic not only freaking irritates the shit out of me, but is also plaguing the industry. There are way too many agents out there talking clients out of policies or into just anything to make a commission. There are way too many agents not asking enough questions or simply running applications whether the client qualifies or not. Your main focus for clients shouldn't be to write something just to make money. It should be to get them the right policy for their situation. I've told many clients, look, since you're just trying to save money on your policy, unfortunately, there's nothing that's going to beat that price since, honestly, you've had the policy for 10 years. I've also told clients that I would also recommend you just scroll past life insurance ads because you're not likely to get somebody as honest as me, and the next agent may try to talk you out of a good thing. Also, there are so many people I talk to on a daily basis that think they can get something that they can't, mainly because agents just don't tell them the truth or they don't fully inform them of the facts. I tell them, Mr. Jones, having COPD, oxygen, and waiting for a kidney transplant means this is truly your best option. Or, Mrs. Jones, you're never going to find a $25,000 policy for $995, especially at the age of 75. Inform your clients to help them make the best decision for themselves. It is truly quality over quantity. Writing good business builds your reputation, which leads to fewer chargebacks and clearly more referrals. Always aim for integrity and excellence. Your license is on the line, don't forget. Number 4, have conviction. Believe in what you're selling. Final expense insurance is about providing peace of mind and financial security for families. If you don't believe in the value of what you're offering, neither will your prospects. So you got to understand, your conviction will shine through in both your voice and build trust with your clients. If you want to learn more about building conviction, there's a link at the end of this video, and I'll also throw it down in the description for you. Finally, number 5, put the dials in. You have to focus on income producing activities first. Dialing is clearly the number 1 income producing activity. And it may not always be easy, but there's no substitute for hard work. I promise you that. Success in telesales is a numbers game. The more calls you make, the more opportunities you create. I've heard agents say, I'm so tired of getting told no. I actually pump myself up about no's because I know I'm following the script. I know that our process is so solid that if they don't want to buy, they're either stupid or they just don't have a freaking need. And believe me, that does happen. So I personally believe that every no just gets me closer to an actual yes. If you haven't read it, Go for No is actually a really great book on this, by the way. Stay consistent, keep dialing, and don't let rejection get you down. Consistency and persistence, I promise, will pay off. And just as promised, the last and final tip, don't give up. This one may actually seem like an obvious one, but over the years, I've seen so many people who are so close to succeeding, but just before they get there, they just give up. It's just like Napoleon Hill's story, 3 Feet from Gold. A miner gets caught up in the gold rush and spends a significant amount of time and money trying to get to what he thought was a rich gold mine. After all that effort, he quits and sells his equipment to a junk man for pennies on the dollar and just takes a train home. The junk man, you'll never guess, hires an engineer to inspect the mine who advises him to move 3 feet over. Just like that, the junk man discovers gold 3 feet from where the miner stopped digging. This became one of the richest mines in Colorado, making the guy millions. And back then, millions was billions to us today. You too could be the junk man who strikes gold. You just have to find the right engineer. But you also can't give up. So let's recap all these golden nuggets. 1, get a good mentor, because mentors are where the real work gets done. 2, don't overanalyze. Life can be very simple. We make it difficult by overthinking and overanalyzing shit. 3, write good business. You only have to do a few things right in life so long as you don't do too many things wrong. 4, conviction. No force is more unstoppable than a person with deep conviction. 5, put in the dials. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work. And finally, do not quit, because the future rewards those who press on. Follow all these Fexpert tips and you'll be on your way to success in final expense telesales. If you're new in the business or you've been in for years and you just need a little help, we'd love to talk to you. So do yourself a favor and email us at Ryco, that's RYCO, haveitall@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in, guys and gals. I truly do appreciate it. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to stay updated, and drop a comment below and tell me what's your biggest challenge in telesales. I'd love to help you. Until next time, just keep pushing, just keep dialing, and keep believing in what you do. See you soon.